All right, so a client just asked me what she can do for upper back tightness, upper back pain, and to get out of the push-up regime, as well as how to just make her posture better so she feels stronger, chest stays open. This can also help with forward head posture, being able to hear, as well as always being on the screen. You can do this inside your office, inside anywhere, if you're okay with a few different things. So the whole purpose that you want to really, really focus on is getting your chest to expand and your body to have a natural tone rate where it brings your shoulders up, down, and your head to be able to come back naturally. So you want to hit a couple of different muscles, one being your upper back. And we have a whole lot of upper back tightness, and a lot of this is not going to make sense up front, but it works, right? You want to now get your areas to not just hold tension because it's holding tight. You want to tighten it up and exercise it so it's conditioned to be able to sustain things. You need to do two areas: upper traps, lats, and your core, getting your core to hold on tight. Those are the three areas that you have to work on. So number one, everything that you're going to be doing is you're going to be blowing your air out. Belly button's going to come in that way. That's going to be the first part. You're going to be either seated, or I'm going to show you one laying down. You're going to tuck your tailbone under so you're sitting on your tailbones. Everything is nice and straight. The first thing I want you to do is you can use a band. If you're okay having one of these small little bands, you want to try to rip the band apart. So you're ripping the band apart, tucking the elbows in, and then bringing it to your chest. So you're ripping the band apart, pulling it back, and then as you start to rip the band, pull it back, you're gonna feel this area start to pinch. That's the key that you wanna do. You wanna start getting your spine to wanna open up. That's one of them. But if you're okay laying down on the floor, I'm going to show you, and that's up mid-back and some of your lats. So when you pull back, you're going to be pulling back and almost acting like you're going to be trying to get your elbows to touch right through here. So you're going to be pulling back in here and you're going to feel a contraction. Hold that contraction for 3 seconds. This is not about sets and reps. It's about activating these muscles consistently. Number two that I want you to do is, if you're willing to get on the floor, you're okay with going on the floor, is you're going to get on the floor, put your thumbs up, head flat on the ground. You're going to now push out as far as you can. Take a breath in. Be careful of this. I want this to tuck under. So make your hip bone plaster the ground, flatten your back, blow all your air out so your body goes in, head down and up, pulse up. So you want to pulse up, hold for a couple seconds, and then down. You want to do T's, up and down, focusing on mid-back, and then Y's, up and then down. Purpose of this, you want to start getting your whole upper back and mid-back and low back to start activating. When you get up, think 4 or 5 of these. If you do these properly and you do a contraction, a really big contraction, you'll feel it. It should bring your temperature up. It should open your body, and you should get a shift in the way that you feel, maybe even a heart pump, depending on how active these areas are. And most people don't work on their posterior chain, so a lot of people have issues with this, especially with range of motion. If you have shoulder problems, that one will also help as well, but this is really good for neck, upper back tightness, opening your chest, allowing more air in, and changes up things. Like I'm doing this in between my day from working to now doing this and going back to work. So it's a good shift. And that's something that we all need to get out of always being on the computer. Hopefully this helped. Tell me what's going on.